Hey guys, it's Brad.
And Stu Daddy Daycare himself.
We're back here again. We're going to finish up waivers and some other content today. Thank you for tuning in to part 2 of the podcast, the official podcast of the Kappa Sigma Alumni Fantasy Football League. And we were about to get into wide receiver, Stu. We got Robbie Anderson with the Jets, who was a previous waiver wire pickup, and he decided to finally go off and showcase what everybody thought what he was going to do.
Yeah, I don't know if we can trust any of the wide receivers at the Jets. It kind of looks like they're going to focus on one guy, and nobody's going to know who it is until they do, and he's going to go off for 15, 20 points, and then you're going to be pissed because you didn't pick the right one.
Yep.
So he's a good waiver wire pickup, but I don't know if he's going to be consistent. May have to wait a couple weeks to see if we get a couple of those 15-point games consistently. And then number 2 here is Devin Funches with the Panthers. They definitely need some wide receivers after Calvin Benjamin went down, so that's one that might be interesting to look at because the targets have to go somewhere. There's no tight end. There's not very many wide receiver options. So
I would say this: Christian McCaffrey for Lovick, his value just skyrocketed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then we also got, which I think is an interesting pick, is Geronimo Allison from the Packers. Because as long as Randall Cobb's hurt and Aaron Rodgers wants to keep slinging it, you know, he's a player who can pop in and have these type of games like he had on Sunday every once in a while. It's going to be like a fancy whack-a-mole, but
I was kind of yelling at Aaron Rodgers on Sunday. I was like, stop giving it to that motherfucker. I was like, there's a wide receiver right there. His name is Devontae Parker. Fucking throw it to him, you dick. So, yeah, he's kind of vulturing my fucking touches and my touchdowns. So, yeah, he's probably going to, him or somebody's going to receive those touches and receptions. So, he might be that lotto ticket you're looking for. And then, speaking of lotto tickets, Josh Doctson with the Redskins.
Former first-round pick.
Yeah.
TCU.
Doesn't seem to be able to count on Reed being there all the time. And so it looks like he can't connect with Pryor at all either. So Doctson looks like he may be a sneaky pick of the week.
Oh, man. And be honest with you, Stu, I don't like any of the wide receivers in the waiver wire this week. Be honest with you, I'm probably not going after any of them.
No, I mean, most of them are, you could pick one up, but you're just kind of sitting on your bench. It's not anybody there's no, stars. There's nobody out there that you're like, man, I can pick him up and start him right now. You can do that if you're really needing it.
Speaking of a barren wasteland, we can move on to running backs.
Yeah.
It's a desert. We got Alex Collins for Baltimore, who I've picked up and dropped. He got 82 yards, but it was all in pure garbage time. Where Jacksonville was just like, they had the game won, they didn't care. He's a guy who can we all know Alex Collins. You know, he was a beast at Arkansas, and he has the potential to be an everyday starting running back in the NFL. He's got the build and everything, but it's going to take an injury to Buck Allen and Terrence West, I think, for him to be completely valuable in an everyday lineup.
Well, the thing is, though, Alex Collins actually got more touches than Buck Allen did. He got more of the percentage of touches than any of the other running backs on the Ravens right now.
And I'm just wondering, I kind of look back at that if it was a product of them wanting to get Alex Collins touches, or it was they knew the game was so far out of hand, let's protect Buck Allen, not get him hurt.
I don't know. I've heard a couple of rumors that the coaching staff doesn't really like Buck Allen very much. So he tends to be that guy whenever Terrence West goes down, then they don't really have any other options, and so they have to give it to Buck Allen, and he does really well with it. So it may be more of a Mark Ingram kind of situation like in New Orleans. So
okay, well, I have Alex Collins as my number 1 waiver pickup for running back. How about you?
Yeah. Out of all, there's not really defenses that might be good to pick up. There's no real star. Alex Collins is kind of the diamond in the rough, the only running back out there running back or wide receiver, tight end, anybody that's really kind of worth something. So you might have to pay a little bit to get him. See how that goes.
Okay, and we also got Andre Ellington for Arizona because Chris Johnson looked like his age last night.
Yes, he did. They've already actually come out and said that Chris Johnson is the starting running back for the Cardinals again, but I don't know if that actually means anything. He's not a pass catching back, and that's what they really have become accustomed to. That's what Carson Palmer looks for. They tried to throw it to Johnson a couple of times last night, and he dropped it every time. So I don't know that that's going to work out, but that's who they're still going with. They're actually they named him the number one running back. So I don't know what they really do with that. We also have the Eagles running backs, and we do mean all of them. We don't know which one it is. Darren Sproles or Wendell Smallwood may be the guy.
But Corey Clements, that rookie, they really, really like.
Yeah. Blunt looks like he's going to get, his fair share now. I mean, he looks like he at least did better this last week. So I don't know who else to own. I don't know who the goal line guy is. I don't know if it's Blunt. I don't know if it's Smallwood or Clint. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not starting any of the Eagles running backs until I know who it is.
Yeah, Blunt looked good, but I really don't know if I can even start maybe in my select, but that's if Lubbock's really desperate.
Yeah, and then at tight end, we have Mercedes Lewis, which I think kind of might be a smokescreen, went off for 3 touchdowns for the Jaguars.
Yeah, I think that's the only one they play in England. So the Jaguars are, apparently we just need to learn the lesson. If you have a Jaguar and you're going to play, and you're playing in England, they become superstars, they become a new team. They just need to move there, and then their team will just be 1,000 times better because that's where they shine.
And we also got, I'm sorry to cut you off there.
No, you're good.
We got David Njoku, the tight end for the Browns. And once again, not many yards, but they've been targeting him in the red zone. And touchdowns mean something for tight ends because you usually don't get that many yards out of them.
No, don't get many receptions. Yeah, touchdowns where it counts. So, yeah, he's at least someone to look at and just possibly at least watch. If not pick up this week, definitely watch. If you need a tight end real bad, he might be a guy. Talking about tight ends not getting very many receptions, Evan Ingram actually was targeted quite a lot in that Giants game this week. Eli kind of stepped up out of the middle of nowhere. They were just behind really bad, and he just started spraying the ball left and right. The O-line decided to block for him for a minute, and Ingram looked good.
Yeah, and another thing too is if you need consistency, like you're not trying to look for something that's going to be like 15-point games. Old Charles Clay's still out there, and
I dropped him last week for Benjamin, and I'm not really upset about it. But yeah, no, I mean he's still consistent. I think he got another touchdown last week, so it's not a bad pickup at all. I actually think he was a pretty good pick at number 15 in the draft. So
yeah,
especially those first couple of weeks. And then at defense, the streams of the week for defense is Titans. Their defense is looking pretty good. They've got a pretty good matchup, so it'd be interesting to see if they can actually have a good game this week.
Yeah, and they're facing a rookie quarterback. And you always like defenses when they face a rookie quarterback. And Deshaun Watson, I love him. I'm a Texans fan, but being realistic here, he's going to turn the ball over at least once.
Yeah.
He's going to, and he's going to take a couple sacks. So it's a good, nice, safe, streaming defense. You may not get 20 points, but you're guaranteed not to get negative. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's no Dak Prescott. He's not quite as precise and not as careful with the ball. So yeah, he's gonna turn over some. So Titans might be an interesting pickup.
And then we also I got the Bengals against the Browns, which will be a good streaming defense because it's the Browns.
I think the Bengals are actually a really good defense. I just think Andy Dalton is playing against them.
Yeah, I think it hurts them. It wears them out.
Yeah, that or he turns over the ball for a pick six, and that's not really the defense's fault.
Yeah.
It counts against them, but it's not really their fault that he keeps throwing pick sixes.
No, there's nothing you can do about that. And then, we got the Jaguars.
They looked really good the last couple of weeks. They had that one off week, but went to England. I don't know what they do. I don't know if they just immediately leave after their game and then just immediately go to England and give it a couple of days, or what they do. But they're superstars in England. So I actually think they're a really good pickup this week.
And then I have, which is on the other side of the Titans, is the Houston Texans. They scored a touchdown against Brady. They got Javion Clowney and J.J. Watt, and with those two guys, you're always going to have a chance of maybe getting a defensive touchdown. I think between them two on the field, they give up points though. That's the downside. They give up points though. So but once again, you're more than likely you're not going to get negative.
Lubbock might want to look into that. So you also. So we'll see. But I think. And on our water bet from last week, me and Brad bet that Hurst would not. I said he would. I said he would score over 10.5 points, and he scored a big 4.5. So
Woo!
Brad won the water bet. That means that we will give out those punishments at the draft this next year. So pretty much that means that Brad or I will be getting however many bets we end up making throughout the season and having to spin the wall of water and try to figure out all these different water bets. So it'll be interesting. It'll be fun to watch. I did figure out today how to do live streaming with our YouTube channel. So hopefully I'm going to try to set it up where we can do a live stream of the water bets for the draft weekend and hopefully the draft itself. So look forward to that. If any of you guys want to do a podcast yourselves, let me or Brad know, and we can help you guys out with that. Yeah, always. We always want more content on the YouTube channel. Make videos. And we're going to go ahead and end it with the weekly picks. I got Stu over Mo. Sorry, Mo. Yeah.
I
Take it.
Well, I definitely now have Rod over Dixon.
He actually predicted that before this trip.
Yeah, I did. Man, Nostradamus.
And then I guess Lubbock was talking about Rodney and him made a bet of some sort. May have to find out some more details about that.
Yeah. Well,
Lubbock seemed pretty butthurt about his bet with Rodney.
Yeah. And then we got CoPro over Day Day.
Ooh, now that's a hot take. Day Day has been on a streak.
Yep. I think he's due for a loss. And then I got Matt over Sam and Adam over Vince and Lubbock over me. So I'm saying after this week, we will have no more undefeateds. It's going to be done. You're all going to have a loss on your hand. You're going to know what it feels like to wake up on Tuesday morning or Monday morning and feel like crap. To know what it feels like to have your tight end give you a goose egg. For your Ravens defense to give you -4 points. For your wide receiver to get 8 yards and get hurt. For Greg Olsen to be old.
Or to have 78 points on your bench. Dixon, you're one lucky motherfucker. God, you are. Or just really bad at setting lineups. That could be it too.
Yeah. All right, so we'll see y'all next week. May your points be high and your injuries be low, except for Lubbock. I don't care about your team. Your team can suck it.
To the old gods and the new. Fuck you all. See you guys.
The Brad and Stu Fantasy Podcast is the official podcast of the Kappa Sigma Alumni Fantasy Football League.